Okay, very frustrating when your camera starts acting up on you. Anyway, today I'm going to try and bring you what I purchased from Sephora, only a few things, but more importantly, things that I have found mostly from the drugstore that are fantabulous, my friends. I mean, I just stumbled onto a foundation. I don't remember how much it cost. It is very inexpensive. It is fabulous, and I have mentioned that I'm leaning towards cream products more often than not. So I have a lot of beautiful cream products, but I have a star product. Absolutely, I am going to rave 100% about this product. It is not from the drugstore, but it's not astronomically priced either. So let's get started. Some of these things you will have already seen, like I already primed my skin. For the pore area, I use the NYX pore filler. I pat it into the pore area, and I bought another one already so that I don't run out. So loving this. And I cannot say enough about this gripping primer. Now, I like the pink one, but I think the green one is also a gripping primer. Difference is this has niacinamide in it. Do I love it? Yes. I do not want to run out of it, and I notice that a lot of places are sold out of it. So I have 3 right now, and when I open this one up, that means I only have 1 left. I will be purchasing more. So absolutely loving both of those primers. The e.l.f. gripping primer is so fabulous. All right, so that is what my face has been primed with so far. And I also pulled out an oldie but a goodie. Now this just gives me an extra glow. If you're not somebody who really cares for that extra glow, you don't need to do this step. But you know, with the Charlotte Tilbury and all of the expensive, we'll call them highlighters for the whole face, they just give you that extra glow. So the L'Oreal Lumi Glotion is so fabulous, and everything will be listed and linked below for you in all colors. But just to give you an idea, this is what it looks like. It's just a subtle glow. There's no glitter in it. It just really gives a beautiful highlight. You don't even need to put anything over this. It just gives you a perfect canvas. It really does. So loving that, and again, that I have been using for years. Now a new find, I don't know how, I just stumbled onto this, and I used it yesterday for the first time, and I was like, oh my goodness, I love this. So I went right back to the store and got 2 more of them, and it is the Wet n Wild Bare Focus Tinted Hydrator, and I get it in medium tan, I believe, 3 of them. Absolutely love it, my friends, and I'm going to put it on right now for you so you can see. I'm just going to, let's show you what it looks like. That's it. It's a pretty good match for me. It's just a tad lighter than my hands, but they have a little more tan on them because they're out and exposed more often. But wow, is this beautiful. And it is a light to medium coverage. So let me just show you what it looks like. There it is. And I'll just put a swatch on. I'm going to apply it with my sponge because this is my preferred method. And I just picked some up on the sponge. My sponge is damp. Most of the water squeezed out of it, so it's just damp. I'm going to start in the T-zone area, and this is fabulous. It plays really well with the gripping primer. Love, love, love this foundation. Just love it. So there it is, 1 layer. I would stop here, but I'm going to go ahead and put a second layer on so that you can see how beautiful it is and that it does give medium coverage. So beautiful. Again, you can apply this with a brush or your hands. I just like a sponge. It's my preferred method. I think you get a very flawless finish application with a sponge. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick up more and put another layer on just so you can see how beautiful it looks. There it is, built up 2 layers. Gorgeous, my friends. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so there it is. This is medium coverage. It really does a fabulous job. I think this is under $10. I'm not sure, but I do. I believe it is under $10. Run, don't walk. If you're somebody who likes the same kind of finish as me, it is a hydrating, it's kind of like a tinted foundation, but boy, does it give great coverage. Look at that. I went right up underneath my eyes and it holds up really well. All right, so that is that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this Colleen Rothschild under eye brightener. Just love it. This here, you have to really just, you don't need a lot. That is all you need. And then I just tap it together on my fingertips, and then I'm just going to go up underneath my eyes with it. And this is just going to brighten underneath the eyes without that cakey look of concealer. And I find I am reaching for this all the time. Although I bought the Valentino concealer to try, which I'll do in another video. I've heard people raving about it. That one will come once I'm in Buffalo. I have my little makeup carrier. I'm starting to pack things that I'm going to take with me. And everything that I'm sharing with you today, I am taking with me. But anyway, the Colleen Rothschild, look how it just gives that beautiful, subtle glow underneath the eyes with no cakiness, nothing that is going to accentuate our age. Now this here is my rave product. I really didn't even have any idea what I was buying when I bought it. I saw a little clip of on Instagram of this being used by Mario. So I thought, ooh, that looks really beautiful. And this is the Soft Sculpt Transformation or Transforming Skin Enhancer in light to medium. I've already ordered another one in light medium, and I ordered the lighter one. This is unbelievable. This is what it looks like in the container. And I have been using the BK Beauty 111 brush with this. I'm just going to let you see how this works all on its own. So take a look at my face right now. Okay, the foundation looks fabulous, and all of these products wear well with it. I'm going to go in and just tap this, okay, brush in there, and I'm just tapping it into this enhancer. This is magical, my friends, and there are, I think, 5 or 6 colors. And then I'm just going to tap it onto my cheek. I'm going to go up onto my eyebrow and right up to my forehead. And I am telling you, there is some magic going on here, because this is an aging, dry skin woman's, it's her best friend. It is so, look at that. It is beautiful. Look at the glow that comes off. So now this can be built up as much as you like. And I am just going to go again with it. And I come right up to the top of my cheekbone. I'm not putting this low. Right up to my cheekbone. It has a subtle color. I go right over my brow bone with it to my eye and right up around my hairline. Oh, I just think this is a spectacular product. Look at that. It really, I mean, when I'm in the car and I catch a glimpse, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is so youthful looking. I just love it. It is well worth looking into, my friends, well worth looking into. That is just, I cannot, it's so beautiful. I hope the camera picks up how beautiful this product is. Now there's 2 that look very similar, so make sure that you are looking at the Skin Enhancer. I haven't seen what the other one can do. I think it's a sculptor, but I may order it because this is just so fabulous, and it stays all day. It's beautiful, my friends. Well worth looking into. Now, another thing that I just happened to say, let me try some of these, you know. Let me just try it because I've had such good luck with so many of the e.l.f. products as far as makeup. I'll always bring you drugstore makeup, but skincare is a little bit different for me. I have extremely sensitive skin, and maybe I'm a little on the picky side when it comes to my skincare, but you do not have to break the bank for makeup. You do not at all. You can buy the least expensive and get the same looks, my friend. These cream blushes from e.l.f. are so fabulous that I keep going back and buying other colors. Now I've tried Bermuda, oh, it's so beautiful, and Belize, I believe. Now it's very, very small, but I want to say, even with my zoom lens, this is very hard for me to pick up. I think this one is Bermuda. It is so beautiful. And there are cream and then there are satin of this. And I tend to like these satin better, but that is Bermuda. And it is just a beautiful, beautiful shade. I may use this one today, but let me go ahead and just give you a quick swatch of the others. Now this one here, I don't know, that's the only complaint I have, is the label is so small once you take it out of the box. This one here I believe is Belize, and it's a beautiful peach tone. Again, just gorgeous. It is absolutely, it's stunning. And that is the coral, the peachy tone. So beautiful. I find them very easy to work with. You can use your fingers or a brush. I tend to like a brush. Now this one here, I cannot read this, but I think it's Turks and Chaos, something like that. I can't read it, my friends, but it's a peachier pink. And let me just show you. Now this one might be the cream. I do like the satin finish best, but that is the color of that one. See how it's a little pinkier than the Belize. Oh, I love that Bermuda. I just love it. And I think I bought Tahiti and another Bermuda. So let me just see what Tahiti looks like, because I haven't even checked her out. And this one here is not a satin finish, but the color looks so pretty that I said, why not? So that is Tahiti. They're just beautiful. And let me just show you that one. And you can see that one is just a more muted pink, a little more blue in it. These are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so I have Bermuda, and I have the number 17 brush from Refer. And I'm going to tap it in. Pick some of the product up. So nice. They are really surprising. And I'm going to place it high on my cheek just to give me a nice lift. And I like to go right into the brow area and then just feather it out lightly as you come back down. And just that one application. Look how gorgeous. I just can't get over these. They are beautiful. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more. I do find that with this halo that I'm wearing, and I go to my hairstylist, I think it's a week and a half after we get back to Buffalo, I go see my stylist, Kelly, and I'm going to have quite a bit cut off because it's very long. It's down to my butt. Yes, it's way past the butt. And it's just too long, and I need just to have it freshened up. So I'm probably going to have a good 4 inches cut off. Don't have a heart attack. I'm not going pixie length, my friends. I'm just cutting it to where I used to wear it, right to where the bra strap ends, because then I can have some layers put in it. I was staying away from layers because my hair frizzes so badly here in Florida with the humidity. But in order for me to be able to control it or get any bounce with my curlers, I have to, with my hot rollers, I should say, I do have to have some layers put into it. So I'm just tapping this. I don't want to blend this out yet. I want you to really see it. So I'm just going to apply it. It's almost like a C, and I go right up over the brow bone. And then I'm finding that I don't even have to wear eyeshadow. And notice how I took that brush and I kind of just feathered it down, and then just the edges. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at that blush. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And they have so many nice colors. And this one here, I believe, is a satin finish. Like I said, the writing is so small on it. That's my only complaint, is that I have a very hard time finding the one I want to put on. Unless we keep them in the box. I don't know. Just so beautiful, my friends. I love it. Just love it. Yes, this is the satin one. I can see it. and I just build it up to where I like it. There is the blush. So now I'm going to go back in with the Mario, and I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush, just a small amount now, and I'm just going to pop just a little bit over that. And notice I'm not going to the high point of the cheek. I'm staying under the blush a little bit. And that's just to give a good blend, all right? So it may look like I'm shining up quite a bit. I'm gonna show you how to take care of that as well. If the Mario is out of your price range, because it may be, and that's okay, we're gonna try to find things for you as well. Revolution, and you get this at Ulta, they carry a balm. And I bought this, and I have to tell you, these are beautiful as well. This is the peach. And when you, when you put this on, it gives a beautiful balmy glow. It comes in, now this here is more of a blush color, but I did buy this one to see how closely it came to the Mario. And this is a little bit more color, but I think these are to serve as a blush versus a, skin enhancer, but this could be used the same way. Just find the color. They do have other colors because it has that beautiful subtle glow to it. Maybe when I get to Buffalo, I'll do a side-by-side, with high-end, and then things I have found in the drugstore that I feel are a match. Not a dupe, but can run its own up against some of these high-end products. It's just amazing. So look at the Revolution Balms. Now, they're hard to get. Find out when your Ulta restocks and go in that day, because that's what I do. I just keep going back to find the things that they're usually sold out of. Like e.l.f., I believe it is, or is NYX or e.l.f.? It's e.l.f. e.l.f. came out with highlighters, halo highlighters. I wasn't able, and halo blushes. I wasn't able to get any of the blush, but I bought some of the contour, the bronzer, and I bought whatever highlighter they had left, but I'm watching out for the blush because I want to try those for all of you. And if you've already used them, one of my subscribers who lives here in Florida who has become a friend, she did get the blush and she said it's fabulous. So while I'm on the e.l.f. cream products, I also wanted to mention that in the same little containers, they have contour. And this one here is actually very nice. So let me go ahead and just add a little contour. I haven't really been contouring a lot, but I want to show you how nicely these work as well. And I'm just taking another 17. This is a perfect brush because it's not too big. And you can play with it. Notice I'm taking it in on an angle. And then I just want to put a little bit of this contour right here. And then I can turn it around and just blend it down. And that's going to just give you that sculpting. If you're somebody who really, insists on sculpting, which there's nothing wrong with, you can go ahead and sculpt with these as well. So let me just do the other side. There is the sculpting. Now, if you're someone who sculpts your nose, you can go in with a smaller brush and just use these for sculpting. And they did come in several different shades. I am really, really impressed with these and this foundation and quite a few other things. Really, I got so excited because I thought, something to offer everyone. So while I'm talking about cream blushes, I also bought the Rare Beauty from Sephora because I really hear a lot of people rave about this, and I bought a coral pink color, which I will try in another video. But that is it, and blended down. These are very pigmented, obviously. You can see that. But blended down, let's really work it in. You do get a fabulous blush color. So that is the color of that one. Again, you would have to be very light-handed with this. Because if you are not light-handed with these, you will look like you are applying for a clown job someplace. All right, this is another line that I hear people raving about. So I did buy one of their cream blushes, and I have not tried it yet. And this one here, can't read the label, so I'll put down below what it is. Oh, this is called Magic Hour, and that is it. Let's go ahead and show you what that looks like in a swatch. And I will go ahead and tap it on the hand. Let's just do it so you can see it. It's a very subtle blue pink. But people rave about this line, so I thought we'll give that a try. Okay, so now it may seem a little too glowy for several. You can go in with your Laura Mercier powder, whatever powder you have. I'm going to stick with the Halo, and this is from e.l.f. And I'm going to use a loose fiber brush. And the loosest fiber brush I have is a no longer made brush from Wayne Goss. But there are several loose. I'm trying to find that e.l.f. Pro brush a lot of people talk about. I've yet to see it in the stores. I may have to watch online for that. But I'm just going to go into this powder. I'm going to work it in a little bit to the brush. And I'm now, watch where I apply this. It's going on my nose. It's going on the side of my nose, on the inner eye, and down that cheek area. Notice it's not going on the actual cheek, and then it's going underneath the lip. If you're someone who likes your whole chin powder, you do you, baby. You do you. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go on this side, above. I don't like this area to shine at all. So I go down, under. I go right over my lips because I think it helps to set my lip liner. And then I pick up a little bit more because I don't like it real shiny in here. But if you like the shine there, then you go right ahead. Now I'm going to take a very small amount, work it in, and I'm just going to push up underneath the eye because I don't like my under eyes super shiny. I like them to have a little bit of glow, but I don't like them super shiny. Okay, so notice I did not go over the cheek enhancer from Mario or my cream blush. All right, so that is all. Now, if you are someone you wanted, you could powder the jawline. Whatever you want to do, you do with your face, okay? You must be comfortable walking out of your home in your own skin. So you may look and say, oh, well, I don't like that crazy Miss Tammy. Then you do whatever makes you happy, okay? And then I'm just going to take the brush and just sweep it lightly to make sure that everything is blended and I have no clumps, because we cannot trust our eyesight at this point in our life, ladies, can we? Same thing underneath the eyes. Okay, so now that to me looks better, but I still have the glow. And then when I spray my finishing spray, it'll take that powdered look away without, when I get too much glow, I feel greasy. And I don't like the greasiness there. Even though I'm a dry skinned girl, I still feel greasy sometimes. So I do like this e.l.f. Halo powder. It's very, very nice, my friends. I'm just so impressed with some of the things that are in the drugstore. Okay, I want to share with you a couple of things that I'm not going to be using today that I also purchased at Sephora so that you know how much I love them. So this is from Fable and Maine. I think this is my third or fourth bottle of this. I really do like this hair oil. It is meant for the scalp, and that is where I use it. This bottle, I will put about 30 drops of rosemary oil in, and I use it on my scalp every single night if I'm washing my hair in the morning, and I just do a really quick, maybe 5-minute massage. Rosemary oil is very, very good for the scalp, and I do think, I'm seeing sprouts everywhere, so multiple things to stop the shedding that I had going on, and also to keep my hair very healthy, because gray hair can be coarse, dry looking, and I'm not going to have white hair that looks like that. Also from Sephora, I repurchased another Summer Friday lip balm. I love this. And yes, they got me for another La Mer. Absolutely love this. Ridiculous in price. Although someone told me that you can get this at Costco or Sam's Club online for $55 instead of $75. So look into it if you have a Sam's Club. I do have a Sam's Club, so I think I might be looking into it. And I have to tell you, I have been blown away by the quality of Pat McGrath's makeup. I just love her powder blushes. I've not tried anything in cream products from her. I don't even know that she makes anything in cream. But, you know, I still like to use powder products. So I did buy two bronzers from Pat McGrath. And the colors that I purchased are Bronze Dawn and Naked Desire. This one here is Bronze Dawn. I'm just imagining that they will be absolutely beautiful because her blushes are just gorgeous. So that is a little bit lighter, but I wanted something a little bit lighter. It may be too light, and then that will have been my bad, not anybody else's but mine. But I'm really excited to try these, which I will in Buffalo. And then this is the other color that I bought that seems even lighter, but these can be used all over as well. So because my face does not get as much color as my body gets, I sometimes like to enhance it with a little bit of a bronze glow. So I will try those. Now, I bought two lipsticks from her. This one is not going to work for me, but if you are someone who truly loves a nude, you may like this. This is Nude Venus, and I'll just swatch it on my hand. It has nothing for me, but there it is. With a beautiful liner, it will really look gorgeous. And she does have a lip gloss, the same, which is beautiful, but it kind of looks gray on me. But the one that I did wear the other night, and I wore it with like a terracotta pencil, is a peach one. It's down in my handbag right now. It is really, really pretty. It's a subtle peach color. It's really beautiful. And I will say they feel lovely on the lips, just luscious. And they come in a really pretty tube. All right, so that is Pat McGrath. Now this is another thing that I ordered from Rare Beauty. This is the lip oil. And this is a really pretty peachy coral color. It has a lot of slip to it. I've not yet worn it as just my lips. I've only tried it on my hand like this because I didn't want to wear it out somewhere and have it running through all of my lip lines. So this is something that in a future video I will try and you will hear all about it. But it is a beautiful, beautiful color. It has a pretty, pretty glow to it. But again, I'm not sure how it's going to wear on an aging mouth with lip lines. Also now, from Sephora, I bought some of the Clarins lip balms. This is not the first time I've had them. Joelle actually sent these to me so long ago. And they are just lip oils. I like lip oils, you know, just because they're hydrating, but they're not much as far as giving color. Like this one. It's just a hue of color. But if I'm not wearing makeup, I like to wear just a lip oil. I don't like to wear them when I'm wearing a full face of makeup. I just think that my mouth gets lost then. I need a little something, something on the mouth. And then this is the other color that I got, and this is Pattaya. I'll look and see what that first one was. And this is definitely on the pinker side. But again, just a hue of color. Not much going on as far as color. And it's right next to the other one. And the first one, the color is, what is it? It's number 8. You'll have to look below I think it's strawberry. It might be strawberry. I'm not sure. So that'll be underneath the video because I can't really read it. And these contacts I have, I think, are my old prescription strength because they're not doing much for me. All right, so I will say a lip oil that I have really been enjoying and has a little bit more color as far as I'm concerned and can run with the big guns is from NYX, and I introduced these in another video. They are the Fat Oil. Now I went back for more colors because I didn't think I would really like them as much as I do, but I couldn't find any. I have Missed Call and Supermodel. This is Missed Call, and this one here is Supermodel. And you can see there's just a slight difference in them. Not much. But they actually, the doe foot is a little harder, but I like that because it doesn't flop all around and I get better control. But I actually think these have a little more color to them than the Clarins, but that's just my eyeballs. This is the first one and that is the second one. So I do think there's a little more color to these. Really nice. And there's probably about 10 shades I think I saw in the unit, but they were all sold out. They even have a clear. You can usually find the clear, and then there's a brown one that you can find. For cream blushes, I also have these to try down the road, and they are from Alima. I have a blush and 2 highlighters, and this one here is a cream highlighter, and now these I haven't put in the case yet. They do come with a case, but they're also, this is how they come to you, but this is really pretty, and it's just a highlighter. And this one here, like I said, this is called Elements, so I'll put that right here. Look how beautiful that is. That is really a beautiful highlighter. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit right on my cheek now of this. This is the Element, and I'm just going to use my finger. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this here. And then I see how I dab it on? It has no glitter chunks, beautiful. And then I take a clean finger and I'm kind of dragging and pressing. Look how pretty that is. That's beautiful. So that is from Alima Pure. And the other highlighter I got is called Alchemy, I believe it's called. And let me show you that one. This one has a little more of a peach undertone. And let me just show it to you on my hand. We'll put it right here. These are really beautiful, but look at the glow that comes out in those. Just gorgeous. And Alima Pure, of course, is a clean line, cruelty-free. I believe it's vegan, no garbage in the line at all. So that, and you can, I believe you can use my 20% on Freeze Co Beauty. I can't remember if Alima is one that allows us to use the discount. And then also from Alima Pure is a cream blush, and this one is called Wink. Another beautiful, beautiful color. Peachy, very subtle, beautiful for fair skin. Beautiful, but you can also build them up. So I'll be using those down the road, but I've used other things from Alima Pure, and they're very, very nice, very nice. And the nice thing about the cream blushes is they can be used for your lips, and they can also be used for your eyes. I know that Fit Glow Beauty, their blush palette, I can use that on my eyes, my lips, so it's like traveling with one little palette, and it has a good assortment of colors. They are coming out with a new palette. I'm not sure if it's out yet, but I'll be getting that as well. So I'm going to go in with the Bermuda, and I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger, and I am going to tap this color on my lid, and I'm going to sweep it up slightly, and then I'll take a clean finger and just blend it down a little bit. We don't want it too strong, but look how pretty that looks. It's beautiful. And if you use the gripping primer on your lid, it stays. Now, if you have oily eyelids, you may have a problem with it, migrating a little bit. But the easiest way to deal with that is just to put a little bit of powder over it. And the Halo Glow would probably work perfectly. I'll go ahead and try it so we can see. But, I mean, just look how pretty that is. And it's a very simple look. I mean, you could use this on your lips. I'll go ahead and put it on my lips, but I'd rather put a lipstick or a lip gloss on. But yeah, you can use this, and so this is all you need to travel with as far as color. But I'm going to go ahead and take that e.l.f. powder, and let's go ahead and put a little bit of this on the Wayne Goss brush. Now make sure you use a nice loose blush. You don't want to have something so dense that it picks up so much, and really work it in, and then tap it off, and then just go over your lid slightly. Don't rub, just tap it on. And that'll help to set that cream blush. Okay? All right, so I think that is it for all of my new beautiful products. Okay, we're going to go in with the Rare Beauty. I went ahead and lined my lips with MAC Spice. But you can use any liner you like. If you like to lean more towards a coral, you can go ahead, because this has a lot of color to it. And I'm just going to apply it. Okay, so there is the Rare Beauty, and this is in color Joy. kind of wet feeling on the mouth. Has a tingling sensation already. I know some people don't like that. I don't particularly care for it in my glosses. I do have one lip balm that does the same thing, but it is very, very pretty. Okay, so that is pretty much the face. I'm going to throw some mascara on and my brows. All right, friends, so I am back with the finished look. I will tell you, this really does start to tingle. It doesn't burn, though. Some of them get they have so much peppermint oil in them that they actually sting. This one doesn't do that, although there's no plumping. No plumping at all. And I love when these lip serums or balms and glosses all say that makes you look like you have lip fillers. I've yet to find that one. Anyway, I curled my lashes with the Refer Lash Curler. I'm using the Essence Lash Princess in the green container. This is the False Lash Effect. This is 2 coats. And for my brows, this is the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Brunette. And that is it for some of my new goodies. Of course, I will come to you in videos using some of these other things. If there's anything that you want me to try in the drugstore, let me know. I may already have it for a future video. And I think what I'm going to do is at the end of trying most of the things that I have purchased, I'm going to do one that is pretty much don't waste your money, even in the drugstore, buying these products if they are not that good. Okay? Because there's no sense thinking you're getting a good bargain. If you're getting a bargain, it better be good. There is no sense buying anything that you think is going to be good for less money if you never use it. All right, my friends, so if you're using any of the products that I'm using, let me know your opinion of them. Tell us your skin type, because that does help. Remember, I am an aging woman with dry skin, so products play very differently on me than they would an oily skin person or even a normal to oily skin. Normal to dry can pretty much expect that things might play the same way as they do on my skin. And that's it, my friends. So as I show you all of these things, I'm going to always, like the Mario, if you want to splurge, save your money, I'm going to go this far and say you will not be disappointed in this product. Just like I told you, you would not be disappointed in the Pat McGrath blushes. This is a no-brainer, my friends. All right, if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love to have you as an Ageless Beauty, so hit the subscribe button. Right next to it is the bell, notifies you of all the videos that I'm putting up. Until the next time, my friends, go out in the world, be lovable, and remember, it is okay to love our age. I love you all. Bisous.